Hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hi und herzlich willkommen zu diesem Stream. Wie geht's euch denn alle so? Mir persönlich geht's ganz gut. Mal kurz was gucken. So, dann wollen wir mal beginnen mit diesem Stream und Aufnahme und so, ne? So, geht's schon. Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu diesem Stream. Wir machen weiter, wo wir zuletzt aufgehört haben. Mit der Main Story von Genshin.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
Wie kommen wir da jetzt am besten hoch? Das ist eine Möglichkeit. Den holen wir uns mal anders. Machen wir den ja nochmal fertig.
Everybody stand back! Leave it all to me, as a good knight should.
Ups.
Now that's what I call treasure.
Ah. Wir müssen hier hin. Dann mal rein in den Kasten hier. Wie sieht denn unsere Charaktere aus? Können wir sie denn hochstufen? 6. 3. Schwierig.
Huh? What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
Hallo.
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened.
Oh.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway,
Damn.
Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Wir können nicht einfach tatenlos zusehen. Können wir etwas
Do you
tun?
intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment.
Ja, besser
Consider
ist
your
es.
next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
Child. Der Typ mit den orangen Haaren. Dieser reiche Narr, der uns half, unseren Weg hier zu sein.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Es gibt nur einen Ort, wo er hingehen könnte. Der Duft der Einsamkeit, Herzenszucker. Nice.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
Shut up.
For-
So. Yep, wir müssen dahin. Dann wollen wir mal.
Adventure time.
Gut, fühlt sich anders an der Stelle. Na dann. Dann gehen wir mal Childs ein bisschen auf die Nerven. Protactalia. Hier hat also Lex Rapis oder Morex Almora gemacht. Auch nice. Na dann wollen wir mal. Genau.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
Wenn du nur eine einzelne Mora anfasst, sind wir beide erledigt.
Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
Irgendwas scheint hier nicht in Ordnung zu sein.
Right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here?
Sie wirken alle bewusstlos.
Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
Kein gutes Gefühl.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
Sieht aus, als wäre ich gerade zur rechten Zeit da gewesen.
Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, Don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled.
True.
She will get that which she desires.
Nicht solange ich da bin. Ich werde dich nicht in der Nähe des Leichnams lassen.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
Ich fürchte, ich kann dich niemals besiegen. Ich fürchte, du irrst dich, Idiot.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
I must leave no stone unturned.
A fine opportunity.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is strength!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Der Kampf geht tatsächlich
In progress.
einfacher als ja was.
You've got a trick or two. Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Break. Disappear.
Das war einfach.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
Tja.
Just playing to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
L.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah!
Jesus Christ. Hi. Hi, GG. Ja, Gatcha Hölle.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
Take it?
Muss mich hier einen Ticken konzentrieren gerade.
Off we go. I must leave no stone. Everybody stand!
Windblade!
Let's light it up!
Schön, dass du dabei bist.
Adventure time! Let's light it!
Ich weiß, das ist mein zweiter Account, auf den ich gerade spiele.
Back to normal again.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Es liegt daran, dass wir nach und nach meine ursprüngliche Kraft wiederherstellen.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes.
Yep.
But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
Ah, auch gut möglich.
So you mean that
Rex Lapis lebt noch? Der Leichnam war eine Fälschung? Oh Gott, meine drei liebsten Charaktere. Also, ich würde sagen, Song Li ist mein liebster Charakter. Der ist auf Platz 1. Dann kommt Fischl auf Platz 2. Auch wenn sie mir auf die Nerven geht, aber ich mag sie trotzdem. Und dann kommt Ryan Jogan. Das sind meine drei liebsten Charaktere.
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak.
Oh, drei Hasscharaktere. Allhyphen. Amber. Und die Operasängerin. Also bei Alhäufen ist tatsächlich nicht mehr so, also mehr so die Fanarts, von dem ich gesehen habe, die ich von ihm gesehen habe, haben mich ihn komplett hassen lassen. Aber in-game ist er okay, I guess. Ja, genau, Eugene. Da geht mir ihr ganzer Operasänger Mister auf den Keks.
Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone forest.
The fuck you do?
God?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since.
Ja, kannst du auch machen. Er sieht ja gut aus. Und er hat auch eigentlich einen tollen Charakter, aber Gott damn, wie viel Porn ich von diesen Typen gesehen habe. Junge, und das war nicht alles freiwillig davon. Meine Fresse.
If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Ich habe deine Forschung mit deinen eigenen Augen gesehen. Nicht nur, dass du wolltest sie auch noch kopieren.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle.
Ich bin tatsächlich durchaus bewusst, wie viel von den beiden gibt. Aber das war nicht das erste, was ich von den beiden gesehen habe. Bevor ich wusste, wie der Typ heißt, habe ich einfach schon Porn von denen gesehen. Und dann nicht nur mal ein bisschen, aber meine komplette Twitter-Timeline war einfach einen kompletten Tag nur Porn. Also, ja.
Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Und ich persönlich hasse es, dass er hier im Deutschen der Graf genannt wird. Musste er auch nicht.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Das kann ich nicht akzeptieren.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
Wild.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing?
Yes.
Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter
Ja,
of the
geht mir
Guizhong
genauso.
Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Ja, dann mal besser losgehen.
Yep.
Oh, die Fatui.
They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
Oh boy.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
So, wo kriegst du die nächsten?
Wings of darkness, come, sever night. I'm going in.
Oh wow. Kann sein, dass wir einen Ticken über Level sind.
I must leave no... As a good knight should.
Stirb.
I'll catch up.
Off we go.
What is that?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Oh, Chicken.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
By royal decree.
Warum mache ich dem plötzlich keinen Schaden mehr?
Off we go.
Muss mich um den hier kümmern.
No rest for the wicked.
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We kill them!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh? I must leave no stone.
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. That light from your body. It's like the time of Julian Karst. Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave. This granny's really strong. Oz, as a dutiful maid would.
Ja, dann doch nicht so einfach, wie ich gedacht habe.
Let's light it up! I'm going in! With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
Okay, Mädel.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast.
Schnauze, Paimon. Wo sind denn die Gegner?
I missed a spot. Someone needs assistance.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Ja, meine Fresse. Ist ja okay, Alter.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Adventure time.
Someone needs assistance.
Stressvolle Minuten.
Off we go. Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
By royal decree. Time to clean up.
Okay, Fatui. Hier.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let's disappear.
Adventure time.
Let me amuse myself. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Windblade.
I'm going in. Let me amuse myself.
This is it. Looks like I went too far.
Ja.
Leave it up to me. As if
The Fatui's numbers are thinning.
Fight on, comrades. Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
So, dürfen wir dann jetzt mal? Oh, Gott sei Dank.
interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Oh Lord.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Einer meiner Lieblings-Cutscenes immer noch bis heute.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not
Stimme ich
mean
dir
that
zu
the
100%
Liyue
zu.
of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Wir sind hier alle auf derselben Seite.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Wenn es Uneinigkeiten gibt, Uneinigkeiten zwischen den Beschützern und denen, die sie beschützen sollen, dann wird es sehr schwierig, die Harmonie wiederherzustellen.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Das haben wir in der Stadt der Freiheit gelernt.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be.
Das ist sehr gut.
Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
Warum das mein zweiter Account ist? Weil ich hier gerade, ich nehme das gerade alles auf für YouTube und so. Weil ich bei meinem Hauptaccount schon durch mit der Story bin, soweit sie halt ist. Dachte ich mir so, jo, kannst du dir eigentlich einen zweiten Account machen und dann sozusagen das Journey halt nochmal neu machen. Und ja, persönlich mache ich das halt so.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
Was meinst du mit
You
wow
see,
aufgenommen?
This is
Meinst du
what
WoW?
Liyue is
Oder
like
Warcraft?
today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the
Ja,
Adepti's
mache ich
power
auch.
to solve every little niggling matter.
Ich habe gestern Abend sogar
Although their blood
aufgenommen.
is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this
Dankeschön.
expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Hi Stefan.
Seems like the Adepti
Schön, dass du da
had a
bist.
change of heart.
Vielleicht haben sie ihre Ansichten geändert. Sie versuchen, die Herzen der Menschen zu ergründen.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Jupp, das wäre tatsächlich vielleicht eine gute Idee.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
Ja, du sagst es, die Adepten waren letztendlich doch sehr ganz vernünftig.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own, so Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too?
Ja, das ist vielleicht eine gute Idee.
Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
Ja. Wollen wir mal den alten Mann finden? Jupp, wir waren definitiv nicht ein wenig überpowered. So, dann wollen wir mal kurz sehr viele, oh ja, ein paar besiedigen Graf, ohne dass ein Teammitglied von Angriffen nach deiner Markierung getroffen wird. Oh. Stelle mit großer erfolgbasierten Schleim her. Erreiche das Palwall am Himmel, von dem man aus Liyue betrachten kann. Singe die Graslilie ein Lied aus Mondstadt vor. Besiege den Grafen, haben wir. Besiege Herrscher der Wirbel. Ich glaube, einen 10er-Pull können wir machen. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Meh. Meh. Gar kein Freund davon an der Stelle. Der ist ja immer noch der Synchronsprecher. Naja. Ja, schon. Keine Ahnung. Hätte mich mehr auf Ayaka gefreut. Weil ihn können wir noch nicht bauen. Weil, wir waren noch nicht in Inazuma. Und, von, Sumeru, da war ich auch noch nicht. Ja, ich will das jetzt aber nicht machen. Wegen storymäßig und so. Na, ist auch egal. Dann finden wir erstmal Song Lee, den alten Knacker.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House.
Oh
Do
Mann,
you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue?
das wäre...
Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Ja, das sollten wir vielleicht wirklich tun.
Someone needs assistance.
Hallo Vlad.
You call this cooperation between harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you.
Las
You're
ignora.
also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Atmen, einfach ruhig bleiben. Ich habe noch Zeit, es zurückzuholen.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Oh.
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
Zhongli hat dich ausgedrückt. Las ignora und Zhongli.
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
Die Vereinbarung, das göttliche Herz.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
Oha. Also doch.
How sanctimonious.
Also ist Zhongli tatsächlich Rexlopus. Ich habe ja sowas auch schon vermutet.
What? So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Ich fürchte, ich verstehe nicht. Und warum hast du deinen eigenen Tod vorgetäuscht?
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain.
Ja, bitte.
As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Chising to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
Lass mich raten, für den Fall, dass das alles in Flammen aufgegangen wäre, hättest du noch einen anderen Plan in der Hinterhand. Und warst du mit dem Finale zufrieden?
Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Chising, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liu Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liu. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liu as divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liu.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me, and it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything.
Jesus
If
Christ.
you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liu, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
Naja, wir wurden beide gleichermaßen reingelegt. Du hast es dir dieses Mal wirklich selbst schwer gemacht.
Hey, haven't you learned the Liu is saying, don't always call it as you see it?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Boah, ich hoffe, die können wir irgendwann den
Now then,
Kopf einschlagen.
is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Was könnte ein göttliches Auge wert sein? Ich möchte wissen, was dir die Krayakon angeboten hat.
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Brother in Christ.
Paimon can't absorb so much information at once. So, Zhongli, what sort of contract did you sign with the Cryo-Archon? Paimon's so curious.
One of the clauses of our contract was not to divulge any of its contents.
Ugh, you're so petty.
Na gut, dann.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Ja, wäre es tatsächlich wirklich. Gott sei Dank haben wir uns diesen Teleportpunkt geholt. Was zum Fick ist mit diesem Baum da los? Ah ja.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel.
Okay.
Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
Nice. Scheid wird für den Mord geblamed.
The Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
Oh Mann.
Hear ye all! The Chising's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Okay.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chising's announcement said.
Sie sagten, dass Lax Lapis nicht ermordet wurde. Sie sagten, dass Lax durch einen göttlichen Prozess starb.
So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Chising already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead?
Hey, man sag's auch noch lauter, vielleicht merkt's ja jeder.
That neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands?
Ich glaube, damit hast du dieses Mal ins Schwarze getroffen.
Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
Das sollten wir dann wirklich mal tun.
Someone needs assistance.
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa.
Gott. Ich schwöre bei Gott, ich weiß, was kommt und ich liebe es.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Der Bruder, Alter. Der ist es einfach. Ich liebe es.
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
Why, you. Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless? If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
Tja. Gleich.
Someone needs assistance. The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did I?
Ich bin eine Sangli auf dem Schauplatz. Hallo Songli, Mister, ich bin nicht definitiv kein Gott.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk.
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do like the Mora.
Aber warum sollte es Morax an Mora fehlen?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
Es war eine großartige Reise.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Geschlossen? Welcher Gott herrscht über Inazuma?
The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
Die Verwaltung von Inazuma.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
Definitiv.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles.
Himmel.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Oh boy. Wir sind jetzt wieder diesen Part von der Story angekommen. Oh Gott, also dieser Prozess angeht.
That was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Was ist mit dem Grafen?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Was die Siegzwingen von Liyue angeht.
The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Kuching is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti, could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Also was Mora angeht.
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Teyvat? Since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo-Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint. Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Der Typ ist Bombe.
Set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common-sense idea. It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Oh, der Typ geht...
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience.
Oh, scheiße. Oh, Junge.
All right then. Was there anything else? Well then,
Okay, dann... Alles kommt mit Zeit. Okay. Das können wir alles in der Zukunft machen. Ich möchte jetzt eigentlich nur hier Reiseführer haben und hier den einen Busch haben. So, dann wollen wir nochmal einmal einen Trauertropfen ausgeben. So. Danke fürs Zuschauen und wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Folge von Let's Play Genshin Impact wieder. Bis dann, tschüss und auf Wiedersehen. So. So. Dann wollen wir mal mit dem Let's Play von Tales of Arise beginnen. Wollen wir?
First aid!
Take this!
Pathetic!
You're finished!
Sighted! There!
You're mine!
In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting. Rena, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Rena's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zeugles. The prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renan's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balsef, Lord of the Firemaster Corps. Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Danan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renan soldiers, with only one hope of escape. Death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renan's domination.
Hurry up! You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded!
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Let me.
Huh. What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless—
All right, third squad!
Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
Hey, wait for me! Thank you, Iron Mask.
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Leckt das bei euch so? Okay, Einstellungen. Kann ich hier irgendwie Grafikeinstellungen hier? Machen wir das alles mal ein bisschen auf Mittel. So. Herzlich willkommen zu Let's Play Tales of Arise. Wie ihr sehen könnt, ich habe ein neues Spiel gestartet. Mal schauen, wo es uns hinführt, ne? Erhöre uns zu laufen, eingelassener. Sprechen. Es tut mir leid, Eisenmaske, wegen mir wurdest du verwundet. Mach dir keine Sorgen, Kleiner, ich habe dabei nichts gespürt. Deswegen sagt dir der Doktor immer, du sollst besonders vorsichtig sein, oder? Ja, aber letzten Endes habe ich entschieden, dich zu retten. Ich bereue nichts, also mach dir keine Sorgen, Cole. In Ordnung? Okay. Danke, Eisenmaske.
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
Boah.
Ah, you again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit. So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Danans are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
Keep your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that. But I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young. You have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
Guess I'll go back to my room.
Kann ich das vielleicht noch? Ups. Transformieren. So, nee, das ist richtig schon so. Okay, boah, haben wir hier irgendwas, was... Dann probieren wir es mal so. Dann doch. Boah, warum leckt das so hart? Es ist besser, okay. Geht's dir gut? Danke, dass du mich von gerettet hast. So, was haben wir denn hier? Das ist die Karte. G. Okay. Da müssen wir hin. Was machst du da? Wer hat dir gesagt, dass du hier herumlaufen darfst? Eingelassener. Okay. Die Strahlaugen befestigen diese seltsamen Steine an unseren Körper und lassen uns dann schuften, bis wir tot umfallen. Als wären die routinemäßigen Schläge durch sie nicht genug, lassen sie, wenn sie so richtig schlechte gelaunt haben, ihre Säugel auf uns los.
I'm a slave. just like everyone else here. So how come I don't have a spirit core? Or a face, or memories for that matter? Not like worrying about it'll change anything.
Was schaust du so? Bist du auf Ärger aus? Nicht wirklich, tatsächlich. Keine Reaktion. Verdammt. Jeder einzelne von euch Eingelassenen wird sterben und dann können wir mit euch nach Belieben verfahren. Und jetzt verbrennt in der Hölle. Okay, ich sehe das mal als ein Nein. Geh ins Bett, Eingelassener, sofort. So, ist egal wie müde man davon wird, sie zu sehen. Irena und Lengis hängen immer am Himmel über uns. Ich hasse es. Es ist so, als würden sie über uns wachen und jede Bewegung von uns verfolgen. Diese Erlebnis ist schon beeindruckend. Wir werden die Renea niemals besiegen können, wenn sie fliegende Schlösser wie diese bauen können. Oh Mann, ey. Hast du dich jemals gefragt, was die Stahlaugen überall verbrennen? Ich verrate es dir, es ist der Brennstoff, den wir für sie abbauen. Wir müssen es nicht tun. Sobald wir ihn abbauen, nehmen sie ihn und zünden ihn an. Deshalb ist es hier so unglaublich heiß. Wer hätte diese Erlaubnis gegeben, dich von deinem Arbeitsplatz zu entfernen, Eingelassener? Niemand tatsächlich? Hört zu. Was auch immer diese Mistkerle euch antut, denkt nicht einmal dran, euch etwas gegen diese Steuerung zu werden. Habt ihr verstanden? Ich weiß, wir hätten niemals eine Chance, in dieser Sorten oder ihre Zeuge zu besiegen. Ganz geschweigen vom Lord Balsef. Psst. Sprecht über so etwas nicht in der Öffentlichkeit, ihr zwei. Wer weiß, was sie tun werden, wenn sie euch hören. Schon wahr. Kann das nicht warten, Eisenmaske. Ich versuche gerade, mich ein bisschen auszuruhen.
I should get some rest.
Wird dir erlaubt, den Posten zu verlassen und rumzutröbeln, Eisenmaske? Mann, ey. Er muss gucken, ob ich... Rasten. Ja.
I wonder how many people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but for how long? Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye.
Das ist eine gute Idee, tatsächlich.
I'd better head to work. So, I've got business with the freight train today, huh? Great.
Was tust du da? Geh lieber wieder zurück auf deinen Posten, bevor dich die Strahlaugen erwischen. Na los, zieh weiter, bist heute für die Güterbeförderung eingeteilt. Oh. Das ist gut zu wissen.
Time to start another day toiling away for the Renans. Am I gonna do this until the day I die?
Wahrscheinlich. Wie geht es deiner Verletzung? Wer da draußen nicht sehr leicht, ist ja nicht in Ordnung. Dann mal ran dann.
Look lively, slaves. Let's see some work around here.
Das ist asozial von denen.
Grenar!
Huch.
Zephyr, she's here!
The hell? Come back!
Suicide is a badass, I guess.
The girl's nowhere to be found.
This hurts.
Hey, Embedded, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir.
What do they expect from us on such short notice?
Hey, you're...
Over there! Don't move!
Go now!
Huh?
Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! You caused us a lot of trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way, or not. After them! And contact HQ! Get out of our way!
Sorry, Dad. It's just you.
So.
Here they are! Forget the rebels! Focus on the girl! Jump over at the front! Take the girl alive! The Embedded's expendable!
Armored soldiers!
Is he seriously gonna fight us?
Also ausweichen kann er.
Idiots. Hey, you two! All right, sir! Come on!
Away you go!
Schockisch.
Hope you can jump.
Huh?
Yes.
You all missed your chance to become Lord. Which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balsav! Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me Shion!
Yes, sir!
Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Volkiris, what do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me, I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
Okay.
Where?
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Danon people. We get in the way of the Bright Eye's best-laid plans.
The Danon Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it. That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
Das wäre tatsächlich sehr schön.
They're interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on?
Wenn du etwas wissen willst, dann sage ich dir, was ich weiß. Was ist das für ein Ort? Das ist die alte Sion-Bergwerk. Eine der Unterschlümpfe der Kaminsinnkrähen. Verlassene Minen sind, wie diese findet man hier überall. Wir haben also genug Verstecke. Wenn du etwas wissen willst, sage ich dir, was ich weiß. Was sind die Kaminsinnkrähen? Wie ich schon gesagt habe, wir sind Widerstandskämpfer im Kampf gegen die Strahlaugen. Unser Ziel ist es, Kalagia von den Renäern zu befreien. Verletzungen sind für uns an der Tagesordnung. Es ist ein stressiger Job für Sanitäter. Wenn du das wissen willst, sage ich dir, was ich weiß. Wer ist Zephyr? Zephyr ist unser Anführer der Kaminsin-Krähen. Er ist nicht nur körperlich stark, auch ich clever. Ohne ihn wären wir aufgeschmissen. Wenn du... Ja. Wer ist diese Frau? Das Gefängnis ist dort drüben. Zephyr verhört sie gerade. Ihr könnt es euch anschauen, wenn ihr neugierig seid, aber ich würde das für an eurer Stelle lieber nicht stören. Gegen wen kämpft ihr? Wer sonst? Die Renner herrschen über Kaliga. Die aus Langes kamen, haben uns die letzten 300 Jahre das Leben zur Hölle gemacht. Natürlich können wir nicht einmal Nachbarstädte erreichen, geschweige von Langis. Unser aktuelles Ziel sind die Renner in Galege und ihr Lord Balsef. Wenn du etwas wissen willst, sage ich dir was. Ja. Schon gut, danke.
I need to go and find out for myself.
Wir müssen hier hin. Das ist der Versorgungsschacht der alten verlassenen Mine. Es gibt in der Gegend so viele dieser Schächte, dass wir uns flink fortbewegen können und den Stahlauge um einen Schritt voraus sind. Na gut, dann wollen wir mal den, Nun, wenn das nicht Eisenmaske höchstpersönlich ist, schön dich zu sehen, Kumpel. Kennen wir uns? Nein, wir sind uns noch nie begegnet, aber du bist definitiv keine kleine Berühmtheit in der Gegend. Du bist bekannt als derjenige, der sich den Panzersoldaten entgegenstellt und ihre Angriffe wegstellt, als sei es eine Kleinigkeit. Jemand wie dir begegnet man nicht gerade häufig. Es wäre seltsam, wenn wir von dir noch nichts einmal gehört hätten. Du weißt, wer ich bin? Nicht persönlich, aber einer unserer jungen Nafia weiß über dich Dinge, die in Kaliga Bescheid. Ihm entgeht nichts, worüber die Leute reden. Ich hörte ihn vorhin über dich sprechen. Ich sah dich und erzählte eins und eins zusammen. Du bist bekannt als derjenige, der sich den... Ja, okay. Versuch nicht weiter von dem Weg weg abzukommen. Der einzige Grund, weshalb die Stahlaugen Kaliga unbedingt aushöhlen wollen, ist um so viel Feuer wie möglich aus diesem Reich zu erschöpfen. Okay. Hey, mir ist aufgefallen, dass du keinen Geisterkern in deinem Körper hast. Aus ihn selbst entfernen, sei froh, dass dich bisher keiner in Stahlaugen erwischt hat. Ich bin beeindruckt.
Ah, damn it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
What are you doing? So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business. So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh? It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you? For the last several days, Balsef's forces have been getting pretty restless. When we looked into it deeper, the word thorns came up over and over again. And now, we come across Miss Prickly herself.
Drop the attitude. Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about you? Miss Shion Imaris?
That's her name? And you mean she's...
What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renin, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being chased by Renin soldiers. So then, why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Danon from a Renin, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stone your people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. This scar's a reminder. Not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Danons may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you, that's one hell of an ability.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability?
Curse.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
An ambush!
They must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. She gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
I got it.
Hey, Iron Mask. Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Come on, move.
And don't try anything funny.
Wir haben ein Schwert. Stumpfes Schwert erhalten. Ein langes, verrostetes Schwert mit einer besonders reparaturbedürftigen Klinge. Damit zu kämpfen, als hätte man ein stumpfes Messer in der Hand. Okay.
Enemy attack! An ambush. Renans are here?
Sollen die Stallaugen dich verhaften und dich zwingen, jemanden zu verraten, gibt es zwei Optionen. Ausbrechen oder für immer schweigen.
Have to find an exit and get the hell out of here.
Ausrüstung. Ah, nice. Angriff. Ja, wir scheinen jetzt hier eigentlich ein recht stabiler Typ zu sein. Zusammenfassung. Du kannst Kostüme wie die Frisuren und das Zubehör aller Charakter unabhängig von ihren angelegten Rüstung ändern. Wenn dein Charakter eine neue Waffe hat, dann bekommst du auch neue Waffenskins dazu. Wenn was in bestimmten Szenen sind, können anders aussehen. Eigenes Set drücke im Outfit-Medium die derzeitige Erscheinungsbild eines Charakters als eigenes Set zu speichern, um ein Existieren zu laden. Jeder Charakter kann bis zu 5 speichern. Ah ja.
Anyone who can fight, grab a weapon! Damn! How did they find out about this place?
Verdammt, dazu würden die Strahlaugen nicht diese Rüstung tragen können, wenn man sie im Einkampf zunichte machen. Im Grunde sind sie auch nur ordinäre Renner, sie haben nichts Besonderes an sich, aber diese Mechanik an ihrer Rüstung macht sie viel größer und stärker als sie sonst wen. Ich hasse es, sie spielen ein falsches Spiel. Verdammt, diese Strahlaugenfrau, die hat ganz Verwirrung ausgenutzt, uns auszubauen.
The battle's been going on this entire time? And I just didn't know?
Lasst uns alles Unwichtige zurück, wir werden schon klarkommen, sollten wir einfach in ihr Leben wieder rauskommen. Es bringt nichts, die Panzersoldaten auf diese Weise anzugreifen. Das bringt uns nur mehr Verluste ein. Wir müssen hier hin, wenn ich mich nicht irre, ne?
Stop right there! Oh, it's just a Danon. You there! Where's the Renan girl who was here?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, Insurgent!
How's this for an answer? Go to hell!
You dare address a Renan armored soldier that way? I'll show you embedded!
Oh boy. Drücke Q, um einen normalen Angriff auszuführen. Anfangs kannst du nur bis zu 3 normale Angriffe kombinieren. Eine bestimmte Fähigkeit sind noch höhere Kombinationen fähig. Ich können nach einem Springen auch aus der Luft angreifen. Arts sind besondere Aktionen, die einen Teil deiner AL-Arztleiste brauchen. Drücke R, E oder F, um die Arzt auszuführen. R, E oder F. Okay, in der hier. Die A-Leiste führt sich automatisch schrittweise wieder auf, aber langsamer, wenn du angreifst. Halte WADS oder ein Shift gedrückt, um gegnerische auszuweichen. Mit gutem Timing, genau wenn dein Angriff erfolgt, führst du perfektes Ausweichen auf. Es ist keinerlei Schaden.
Talk or die!
So much for playing nice. All right, we're up.
Okay.
Finished. A real fight. Still, I have to do this. I won't go quietly. You're finished. You're mine. It's over.
Oh Gott.
Here I come. Take this.
Wir haben uns gar nicht mehr so dumm angestellt, ne?
I won. I actually beat one of those Renin soldiers. I've got to keep going. I have to survive this no matter what.
Na gut. Oh. Muss mich mal kurz hinstellen. So. Na dann wollen wir mal weitermachen. Stimmt, ich hätte auch aus der Luft angreifen können, ne? Versucht nicht, ein paar Sorten auf eigene Faust zu besiegen. Das ging ihm keine Chance. Apfelgelee.
What's this thing?
Warte mal. Nee. Objekte. Zum Kostüm. Apfelgelee. Medizinisches Gelee mit Apfelgeschmack, das 400 KP eines Verbündeten wiederherstellt. Willst du wissen?
Right, here goes! Now you'll learn! It's over! Rising Wyvern! Here I come! You're finished! Swallow Blade! Slash! Go to hell! You're finished! Here I come! It's over! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Take this! You're mine! You're mine! Swallow Blade! Go to hell! Go now! Take this! Damn it, here I come! Take this! Take this! You're mine! It's over!
We won.
Ich dachte, diese Frau sei komplett unbewaffnet, aber wie zum Teufel ist sie an eine Waffe gekommen? Nicht, dass sie mich beschweren möchte, sie hat mir den Hintern gerettet. So viel sicher.
Shion V. Mayor Imaris Daymore. I hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord Bulseth.
Damn it!
Throw down
I was
your
so
weapon.
close. What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up and get out of here while you still can!
Step aside, slave. These are Renin affairs you're meddling in.
Hey!
We've got a better chance working together. Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Danon.
Fine, suit yourself.
Lol. Kombos. Kombos sind mehrere Aktionen, die ohne Unterbrechung hintereinander geführt werden. Normalangriffe haben ein festes Limit, während Arts fortgeführt werden können, bis keine AL mehr übrig ist. Normale Angriffe werden auf dem Boden und in der Luft separat gezählt. Wirkt man dazwischen einen Art, sie kommen, so wird länger verlängert werden. Ah, okay. Geringe Ergebnisse in Kombos. Setzt dann gleiche Art innerhalb von 4 Aktionen mehrfach ein, sinkt die dessen Durchdringungs. Gegner holen sich davon schneller. Setzt du weiter an, steigt die Malus an, bis das Art nur noch halb so stark ist wie sonst. Okay.
Word to the wise, I call my own shots. Just stay out of my way and we'll get along quite well.
It's kind of new for me, if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises.
Help!
You're mine! It's over!
There! Got
Take this! Slash!
There!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Why did you help me? What could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renan like me?
Trust me, I've no great love for Renans. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some...
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Me? Friends with a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like.
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway, so it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah. It's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself, and that's that I'm a slave.
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for?
Okay.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
So, jetzt haben wir sie auch noch dabei. Arzt. Du kannst erlernte Arzt in den verschiedenen Tasten zuweisen. Du hast 3 Arzt zum Einsatz auf dem Boden sowie 3 weiteren Einsatz in der Luft. Weder insgesamt lassen sich also 6 Arzt ausrüsten. Drücken von R oder T, um deine ausgeführte Arzt einzusehen. Charakter im Automodus können alle ihre Arzt einsetzen. Du kannst aber mit F Arzt abwählen. Vermeiden sollen. In diesem Menü lassen sich diese Heilarzt. Okay. Einstellung. Steuerung. Kampfsteuerung, genau. Boostangriff. Ja, ich glaube, das kann ich dann so machen, so, ne? Speichern und zurück, genau. Was haben wir denn hier für DLCs? Zu nutzen gehen. Okay. Gehen wir zurück. Speichern wir einmal. Und dann machen wir in der nächsten Folge weiter. So. Dann wollen wir mal weitermachen.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest!
Look out!
the Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core.
Damn.
You okay?
Your arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
God damn.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry. You're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
Eine Sondere.
The blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
Ich weiß nicht, ob man das jetzt mit ihr befreundet nennen kann, aber okay. Zephyr hat sich der Gruppe angeschlossen. Shions Kampfstil. Shion ist einer auf Fernkampf mit Schusswaffen und Astral Arts spezialisiert. Greift Gegner aus der Distanz an und setze Heilungsarts ein, um Verbündete mit wenig KP zu helfen. Heilungsarts kosten HP. Also achte darauf, dass der auf den HP-Stand deiner Gruppe. Wenn der automatische Modus aktiv ist, greift Shion im Kampf hauptsächlich fliegende Gegner an, Feinde, die Astralarts wirken, sowie Gegner mit niedrigen KP. HP-Heilungspunkte. Ärzte mit Heilung und Unterstützung gewirkt verbrauchen Heilungspunkte und HP werden von der Gruppe geteilt. Sie werden mit Objekten oder durch Rasten in Gasthausen oder an Lager wiederhergestellt. Die HP können durch Aufleveln oder das Finden von bestimmten Objekten erhöht werden. Verlasse die Mine, haben wir.
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of Renan rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
Oh, Junge. Wollen wir uns den Gegner mal richtig anschauen.
Our cover's been blown here. Get a move on. We're moving to another base.
Jo. Dann wollen wir mal die Rener bürgerrenische Herkunft, die Verfahren. Ja, okay, das so schnell kann ich nicht lesen.
That's...
Glanamede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balsef, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
Ja, freedom.
Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Sobald du einen Gegner-Icon berührst, wird ein Kampf ausgelöst. Wenn du alle... Steuerung Kampf ändern. Drücke Kill, um das Menü zu öffnen. Kannst du die Kampfsteuerung deines Charakters ändern. Charakter bewegt sich automatisch, bis der Angreifer ausweicht. Meine vollständige Charaktersteuerung. Automatisch der Gegner kämpft selbst und... Okay. Der Haltmodus für Spieler, die sich nur zum Spaß im Kampf versuchen wollen. Der manuelle Modus ist die Kontrolle, während automatischer Modus Zügel in die Hand nimmt. Okay.
Here I go! You're surrounded! Take this! Stay calm! It's over! Take this! Through! Rising Wyvern! Don't let them form a pack! This is it!
Dig deep.
Easier said than done.
No excuses. This is up to us.
Now let loose. No escape. Here I come.
I'll run you through.
Here I come.
Oh, die hätten aber eins rein, ne?
Here I
I'll run you
come.
through.
Whoa, take a look at that.
Ja.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
True.
I'll take you all on.
You're mine. Try harder. It's over.
How's this?
Swallow blade.
See ya.
Rising wyvern.
Talon, circle and bring them down.
Over?
Fall back.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
I'll run you through. Cannon coming. Talon sword. Touch cannon.
Here I come.
Okay. Und das war dann unser halber
You're
erster.
quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
War tatsächlich... Der Gegner war stärker, als ich erwartet habe.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
Wo müssen wir denn lang? Trank des Lebens. Wundermittel, das Kampfunfähigkeit.
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
So. Ich werde dann jetzt aber erstmal speichern. Danke fürs Zuschauen und wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Folge von Let's Play Tales of Arise. Bis denn, tschüss und auf Wiedersehen. So. Und ich verabschiede mich dann jetzt auch hier für heute. Wir sehen uns dann im nächsten Stream, wann auch immer ich wieder streame. Bis denn, tschüss und auf Wiedersehen.